Hi everyone. So to demonstrate, the working of Kyverno policy generation dynamically. So right now we have a deploy. We have two deployments actually, Nginx and Nginx using service account token. So this one won't use a service account token, while as this one will use. So how this deployment would use service account token is that we'll exec into the pod and we'll just cat the service account token.
Okay, so just for the record here, so what we are trying to check is, or what we are trying to see is, how can we understand at runtime, based on the runtime visibility, we get an understanding of which deployments are making use of service account token, and then based on that visibility, we are then going to create an admission controller policy which mounts or unmounts or does not mount the service account token, right? That's the use case. Okay,
yeah, exactly. That is the use case. So let's just exec into the pod and I'll just get the service account token. The service account token is by default mounted onto this path that I'm typing in, but we are doing this algorithmically. So even if, in future this path changes, that would be automatically handled by the code. So we have.
So we are tapping into the volume mount point of the corresponding service account.
Yeah, we'll tap into that. Like this is service account token.
We'll check volume mounts and then we'll check its volume and then attach.
But how do you know that that particular volume mount is a service account token volume?
Yeah, so what happens is that service account token automatically gets mounted as a projected volume inside a projected volume.
Okay.
So we iterate over projected volume to see if there is a service account token mounted. If that is mounted, we generate this policy. If no service account token is mounted, already service account token auto mount is off, then we do not generate this policy. Excellent. Because service account token is already not mounted.
Got it.
So I'll just cat, like I'll do it a couple of times so that, KubeArmor can pick that in the summary really quick. So now it runs on a cron job. By default, the timer is 1 hour, but for demo purposes, I have shortened it to like 7 minutes. So like I have a couple of times, cat the service account token. Now it should hopefully show up in the summary. So if we do a KubeArmor summary, let me just reduce this. This is for Nginx using service account token. So we see that service account token is present over here, right over here. The service account token, we catted like we did it a couple of times, so it is present over here.
Cool.
So now this is we have got this, like the service account token is being used by the container. So now if we we just exit it and we just generate recommend some KubeArmor, like we do KubeArmor recommend. Let me just increase the size of it. So first of all, we have a couple of options in recommend that are newly added. So we can actually filter out which policies we want to recommend. KubeArmor policy, Kyverno policy, that is available. With that, we have some tags for Kyverno policy also that we have ourselves defined. For this, which would be auto mount service account token, that would be the tag name. But for now, for the demo purpose, we'll just get recommend both type of policies. So by default, it would recommend both Kyverno policies and KubeArmor policies. So let's just recommend KubeArmor recommend. So when it is recommending both policies, so for recommending KubeArmor policies, it needs to download the images. But for recommending Kyverno policies, there is no need to like download the images. So if I had used the flag policy and then Kyverno policy, then it won't have downloaded those images at all.
This recommend is basically doing the earlier. This has got nothing to do with this demo, right? This
recommend has to got to do with this demo, because this is actually KubeArmor client is actually calling the discovery engine for fetching the Kyverno policies, the admission control policies.
Okay, but then right now you have not. So by default, you'll get both the KubeArmor policy and Kyverno policies at the same time.
Yeah, but we have a flag.
Cool.
-p flag, policy flag, on basis of which you can either get Kyverno policies or KubeArmor policies.
Got it.
Yeah. So till the report generates, we can scroll through the log to see what's happening. So it generated first the KubeArmor policies that is visible over here. After that, local port forwarding, because we have to call the discovery engine. After that, for this particular deployment, the service account token was not, used as according to the KubeArmor summary, the summary that we generate. So this policy was generated. Same for this Nginx normal deployment. So we had two deployments, Nginx using service account and Nginx. So this one was actually not using the service account token. So we have generated that policy, restrict auto mount service account token policy. And for the other one that was using the service account token, like default Nginx using service account token, we have not generated that policy. So the report should be ready by now. And in the report, it is basically showing the policies that it has generated and where those policies are. If we search for a Kyverno policy, it should be right here. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Yep. So yeah. So it is showing the Nginx restrict auto mount service account token.yaml. And this is the short description: don't launch service account token when it is not needed, because that's a huge security risk. And this is the tag associated with the policy. So you can use this tag as well to filter out policies that you need to recommend. So now let's quickly have a look at this policy. It should be in the out folder. Let's see into which one it is.
Default Nginx.
Default
Nginx,
Nginx, yes.
yeah.
Nginx, yes. Yes, and let's
now using service account token, right? It won't be
that won't in this folder. It is not.
Oh yeah, it won't be there. Correct.
Has not been generated.
Correct.
So it is this one. So yep, this is the the policy that has been generated. So this policy has been generated like for restrict auto mount of service account token. This policy has been generated. And when you apply this policy due to Kyverno autogen, this would translate. This bot would translate to all the parent owner references of this, like deployments, replication controllers, jobs, whatever there is. It would automatically, using the autogen feature in your Kyverno admission controller, it will do that.
Fabulous. Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense. Super. So is this the primary use case that we have targeted for the first? Okay.
Yeah, this is the primary use case, because other use cases we are targeting KubeArmor summary, or KubeArmor in general would have to be extended to be able to read certain capabilities, or find out whether that capability is being used or not. So those things that are that would be added as an enhancement. This use case, it's completely working and it is good to go for.
Nice. Cool.
Yep.